Today, we're off to Decatur, Tennessee. That's located in Meigs County. We're going to Decatur with the story of a lady and her friends who makes and gives quilts to children who have cancer, AIDS, and other life-threatening illnesses. Marilyn Berends makes quilts for kids. Marilyn and a few friends make lots of quilts, hundreds of quilts, and they're all given away. Tell me how you got involved with the quilts and kids.
My sister ran across an article in a magazine in a doctor's office, and she was helping me with some of the quilts, and I enjoy the quilting. My kids didn't need any more quilts. I just thought it was a good idea. I started making them for the pregnancy centers, and then I took a load to the hospitals. Just with a few phone calls, you can find lots of organizations that are dying to get their hands on these quilts. There's an awful lot of sick children out there, and they're comforting to them. They take them to the clinics with them. The clinics are cold. The children stay chilled. A lot of ladies do shawls, a lot of crocheting, little blankets and stuff. And it just gives me something to do and warms my heart to give that little child a quilt.
And you've recruited some help along the way,
I've recruited a few ladies here and there, yes, and a gentleman.
You got your token male, huh?
That's right.
How many other folks help you with this?
I have one lady about 4 other ladies that sew at home. Mm-hmm. I've got a lot of volunteers that bring me fabric.
Have you kept up with how many quilts that have been made?
Yes, pretty much. The first year was 129. Last year was 156. We worked ourselves half to death. We did 126 quilts for Kyle Petty's Victory Junction Gang Camp in North Carolina.
So you'll do quilts for just about anybody, anywhere, sounds like?
Any child I hear of that's sick. I do a lot of chatting on the computer. I just sent 2 quilts to New York, one to a 7-year-old that is a MS child, and one to a 16-year-old girl that has a blood problem.
Does anybody pay for these quilts, or do you charge for them?
I don't charge for them, no. I do a few baby quilts that I have sold, but as far as these kids, with the sick kids that get them, no, they're all given. I charge nothing.
You take donations if people like to help you?
I'm loving donations. Right now I am just about desperate for donations again. I've got close to 100 quilts downstairs ready to be quilted on the quilt machine. By the time I get to 50 of them, I'm going to be out of batting again. And a roll of batting runs me about $85. So I'm happy to get cash donations.
In these last few years, do you have certain quilts that really special to you?
They're all special, but the very first 2 quilts we did, we presented them to a boy and a girl in Cleveland. We were on the PBS station, and the little boy got a Jeff Gordon quilt. He wouldn't put it down. They were getting ready to go on vacation, and he had it packed. 2 or 3 days before vacation was ready to start. And it just kind of, it's heartwarming. It just makes me feel good.
Is this a hobby or a job?
It started out as a hobby, but like my sister says, you turn every hobby into a job. That's what ceramics was a hobby. It was a 20-year job.
So you may be 3 years into another 20-year project?
That's right, that's right. With as much fabric that's in this house, 20 years, 30 years.
Now, Marilyn was in the ceramic business for 20 years, and in 2005 began this quilt-making thing, and she revealed a little something about herself.
I was scared of a sewing machine.
Really?
Yeah. Sewing's not my line, but I'm learning. 2 things in school I couldn't handle. I failed art, and I failed sewing. And that's what she's been doing for the last 20-plus years, art and sewing. By the way, she told me as I got ready to leave that day that they have done 133 quilts so far for this year. And this is basically just the end of June when we were there last week. So
By the way, Quilts for Kids is a national organization. If you would like more info on them, you can go to their website, which is markaybee@aol.com. I guess that's Markaby or something. Anyway, that's the website. If you would like more information, markaybee@aol.com. And Marilyn is the person in Tennessee. She heads Tennessee Quilts for Kids. Great lady, great bunch of folks helping her as well.